What's up YouTube, Dale here from Zephyr, bringing you a test and video of the Lightsworn deck profile that I did for you guys the other day. So for those of you not familiar with Lightsworns, they are quite a luck based deck because you can never guarantee exactly the full extent of what cards you're going to mill. However, because most of the cards that needed got a reprint in Battles of Legend, they're pretty much accessible for everyone at this moment at a quite cheap price, especially with Minerva, the prize card, being made easily accessible, again thanks to Battles of Legend. Now, the deck can go both first and second, and because it contains some main deck beat sticks, they can also be very useful in link format, and this deck is link format ready. Now, they will get stronger when Twilight Swans come out, but what you must remember, because they are quite luck based on how they kind of operate, they can be both amazing, like insanely strong boards, and very weak boards that can brick. I've tried to make this deck both JD or Judgment Dragon and Minerva accessible. So without further ado, we're going to crack straight into this. We'll do 3 test stands going first, 3 test stands going second, and we'll see what we can do. So let's bring it out a little bit. Oh, too much. There we go. And then let's go. So let's go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, ideal combo or the ideal opening is the ability to get to Raiden somehow and the ability to get to Lumina somehow. They're level 3 because you pitch off a Lumina, bring back Raiden, mill 3, and then you've got a level 7 on your hands. In this case, obviously, our best play there is to normal summon the Raiden and hope we mill a Wolf or Felice. Speaking of the devil, there's your Wolf. Right. Now, what we want to be doing here is you're either going to be overlaying into a Minerva, which is probably your best bet to try and extend your plays, or you can go into an Omega, pretty much any rank 8 or level 8 you would kind of wish. So with Minerva now accessible to everyone, let's detach the Wolf and let's mill 3. So we get to draw equal to the amount of Lightsworn monsters sent. But it's Lightsworn monsters, isn't it? Lightsworn cards. So obviously we only sent Luminous, we get to draw 1. Oh, why couldn't it be the other way around? No! Obviously when Minerva is destroyed by battle or card effect, she then gets to mill 3 more cards, and you get to destroy cards equal to the number of Lightsworn cards milled by that effect. So she can mill anywhere, she can destroy anywhere up to 1 to 3 cards, and it's non-targeting, which is very important. So she's not a bad one to sit on. Now, obviously, our hand is full of monsters, so we can't really do too much. So we do need to pass. Now, if we were to extend just a little bit, that's our next draw, which is actually great. And then we have obviously Minerva's ability to go off again. And then if Minerva did get destroyed, let's say we milled the top 3. We would have got Trick Clown back, we would have popped 1, and then our next draw would have been Solar Recharge, which would have been even better for our hand. So, now let's try going, this is our second test hand going first again, so we're going to continue going like this for 2 more hands and see how we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this is the downside of Lightsworns. Now, the reason this is the downside of Lightsworns is because there is very little we could actually do here. You can put Groff on the board as just an 1850 beta, or you play it one way. Or you play it the other way and put Erin on board just for the end phase mill. So you'd set your Solemn Strike and then your end phase mill of 3. Gives you a Felice to board. That is pretty much it. And then you're sitting there with a little bit more protection with Felice on board and kind of going that way about it. Right, now let's do our final test and go first and just see how defensive we can kind of do. So what I mean by this is link ready is it does have the ability to flood the board with monsters, and it doesn't necessarily need to always go into the extra deck more than 1 monster. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Raiden, there we go. That is nearly the nuts of the hand. So we go Solar Recharge, ditch a Wolf because it's useless to us, draw 2, oh, useless, and then mill 2. Why couldn't you 2 be the other way around? God damn it. Anyway, normal summon the Lumina. Lumina's effect to pitch Raiden, bring back Raiden. Raiden's effect to mill another 2. Felice, bring back Felice. Excellent on that one. Overlay into Minerva. Minerva, detach 1. Let's detach the Raiden just in case. And mill 3. So we get 1, 2, 2 draws. Special summon the Wolf, draw 2. That is great. And now we've got an active Snow Engrave, we've got a Solemn Warning set, we've got a Ghost Ogre in hand ready to go. yeah, so we've got a fairly decent defensive board there, because if our opponent tries anything too dangerous, we can get Snow out. We've got Warning to stop it as well. Minerva will pop if she's destroyed. And then our second turn, we've got, you know, if Minerva survives, we've got a Raiden. If she doesn't survive, we mill Raiden, we pop in 3 cards. So I'd like to say we're pretty safe. And then our next draw is Lumina, which then extends our plays even more. So just as you can see how luck-based that is, that could have gone south depending on any of them mills right there. Okay. So that was our last turns going first, so now we're going to go second. Now obviously the way I always play this game is if I open up Twin Twisters, Regekis or any type like that, I'm using them first. If not, we're going to continue as if our opponent doesn't have any outs, just to see how far we can extend the board and our plays. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now in this example, we can empty out our entire hand clearing 4 back row if we want, but we're only going to deal with 1 lots of back row. So, if we pitch Felice, clearing back row, dealing with that. Normal summon our Lumina. Now, our Lumina can do 1 or 2 things. She can pitch Erin and bring back Erin. Can she... Yeah, so Felice can be brought back with Lumina if we want. We're not really going to be doing a lot, so the best one is to pitch Erin, bring back Erin, set, and then during our end phase just let the mills go. So that's 6 mills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've just turned our board from 2 monsters to 4. 2 monsters to 5, and we kind of end it like that. Now that's the only downside, is because their effects go off in the end phase. Trick Clan's kind of useless. We've taken 1,000 damage, but we have now flooded our board, so we're good to go next turn for Link. As offensive wise, I mean, you can Warning, stop your opponent clearing the board, extend a little bit further, go into your Solar Recharge. It's not the best, but then you've got Minerva plays in any kind of mix between these 4 here, and then you Lumina as well can pitch this to bring back another Lightsworn card from the grave. So you do have actually loads of plays there extending on from that. Okay, now let's do our second test hand going second and see how far we go. And then I think what we'll do, maybe, depending on what the hand's like and if it can go, we'll try and extend the last hand through our opponent's turn and just see where we can kind of end up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, okay, well, Road is a good start, sort of. Now we have 2 options on this. It depends on how much we want to gamble it. Now, we can search into our Raiden or we can search into our Erin, depending on what we feel we're going to be. If you go with your Raiden, you normal summon your Raiden, you mill 2 and hope you mill something decent. Otherwise, my personal opinion is you add the Erin, pitch the Erin off of Solar Recharge, because at least this way we're getting, it's a little bit better than our Raiden. So we'll pitch at that, draw 2, mill 2. Okay, that's not too bad now. That Felice has just saved us. So the Eclipse Wyvern, when sent, will banish a JD. The Felice has kind of really just saved us on this one. So you could, let's say our opponent's got a monster, Twin Twister that, deal with 2 back rows. Then we can either normal summon the Erin or we normal summon the Snow. Let's say we normal summon the Snow to book a Moon, a monster that might be troubling to us. Overlay into Minerva, detach, this could actually be really important, so detach the Felice, mill 3, 1 draw, no draws, 2 draws. And that was very important that we got rid of the Felice, and I'll show you exactly why now. So because we got rid of the Felice, we now have Lumina, Groth, Felice, and Erin in the graveyard. So we can now special summon JD out. In turn, if we want to extend the plays, we can banish Fairy Tale Snow and 7 other cards. So can we do game? What have we done? We've cleared 2 back row with Book of Moon something. You have 2 options here. You can JD, nuke the board completely, getting rid of your own Minerva. Obviously you won't get the effect because her effect only goes off when it's destroyed by opponent's card effect. You would then use... Okay, I'll show you the 2 ways of doing it. So we go Snow and banish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say we get rid of 1 and alright, we're going for game. Banish those 7 to bring out this snow from grave. Because you banish Eclipse, JD comes back to hand. You can now special summon JD because you still have 4 Lightsworns in grave. Put the banished up there, put our graveyard down there. You've still got the 4 Lightsworns in grave, so we now have 2 JDs on board. That's 6k, 8k, 950. Now, obviously, 9850, depending on what our opponent's got on the board. If I think my opponent's board's a bit more full, before doing that, I would probably nuke the board, putting Minerva into the grave. At least I now know I've got a clear board to deal with, right? So we have the ability to go snow and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That adds JD to hand. We normal summon the JD, special summon the JD because we still have the 4 Lightsworns in grave. And that brings back the snow. So straight away we're on 6, 7, 850. So now we can go 3k, 3k, 1850. And because we're still in battle phase and there's still a snow in grave because we got rid of the Minerva, we go banish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, snow, tap for game. So that's just how devastating snow can actually be for you. So you need to be very, very observant with where snow is and how much materials you have. And then you need to remember as well, because it happens in the battlefield, if you're going for game, it doesn't matter what you've got left on board. Like, at that point, your opponent would have battle faded you if they could, but they've obviously not got anything by that point, so you're going to go for your fight. You might as well pay everything out, go for your final snow, get game done and dusted. Don't try and play it safe when they haven't got anything in hand. Unless you're under max C and you think they could draw into a Menko or a Battle Fade or anything like that, you might as well go all out. Okay, so that was actually a really, really good hand on that one, and we kind of had to push a bit more for that. So let's see what our final test hand does for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Now, let's solo recharge. Pitch and Fleece, drawing 2. Oh, Wolf, go away. Mill 2, Wolf, 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 Wolf. No. Okay, so that wasn't the best of mills. Would have been nice to draw into the solar recharge. Anyway, we now have a couple of options here, but the best option is go Lumina, pitch, Raiden, bring back Raiden. Raiden's effect in mill 2. Not the best. And then that's kind of what we've got, unfortunately, because we didn't mill the ideal ones. We've now got a level 7, or we go to the end phase. We'll extend this play. We'll go to the end phase. We'll mill 3 off of Lumina. Not really helpful. We'll mill 2 off of Raiden. Much more helpful, but we've lost all our solar recharges. Pass on to our opponent. Let's say we use our strike to stop something. Hopefully these are survived. Never know if not. Okay, now we've got kind of got plays because we can use Lumina, pitch Wolf to bring back Lumina, Lumina to pitch Snow and bring back Groth. Now the reason we've done that is because we can activate Raiden's effect to mill 2, and then Groth's effect goes off of that, milling another 2, and we get to draw cards equal to the number of Lightsworns sent. No Lightsworns, so that was a disappointment, but we now still have plays. Again, you've got the rank 3 plays going there, so that's where your Dante comes into this. Otherwise, you can go overlay that one, go into Minerva, detach off Minerva, mill 3. I thought I was going to do a third JD then. That was all redundant because that didn't really get us anywhere. We can Twin Twister if we want. Bring back Joker, Trick Clown, sorry. I believe that works, or is it only if it's not if it's sent? It might not get it because it's sent as cost. Either way, you could then go, if you wanted to, into Dante. I bet these are all going to be the Lightsworns. If you wanted to mill for Dante, that's kind of what we would get. And that's kind of the board you've sort of got. So you've got a Dante at 25, you've got a Minerva at 2k, and then you've got a Graph at 1850. Is it only once per turn? No, it's not once per turn. It's each time a card. So we would have got Minerva. We would have got another 2 off of the Minerva. Well, that would have searched that as out of JD. Actually, no, I think we've got more extended plays on that. I'll take that all back. Okay, let's say we've done our Dante. Let's say Luna's the Dante. We won't attack yet. But because of that graph, Eclipse will search us out of JD. We should have 1 left. We'll banish that JD. And then we can snow and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Brings back that snow. Brings back JD to hand. We can do JD now if we want, or we can wait a little bit more. Overlay those 4 into any type of rank 4 you want, like Tornado Dragon. Let me just try and find my rank 4s. It'll be a lot easier doing it that way. Where are you? So obviously when you juggle them around a multiple. There we go. Obviously you can go Utopia Lightning if you want to. Castell's your option there. Abyss Dweller, depending on what you think your opponent's got, or your Tornado Dragon. So let's say we're going all out aggressive. We'll go Utopia the Lightning. We do have 1 JD play there. And now we have more plays. I think we can OTK within reason. So the reason I say this is because we can attack with Utopia, detach into dealing X amount of damage. Okay. Then we can attack with Dante at 25, shifting him into defense afterwards. Attack with Minerva for 2k. Attack with JD for 3k. Now, depending on how many monsters our opponent's got at that point, or how many I've had to kill off, I've then got the ability to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring out another Snow. Snow does 1850. I then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Banishing Lightning. Utopia goes to grave, gives us out another Snow. That's another 1850. That's banished. And then, because why not, we're all, that will be engraved from Dante. Because we're going for game, why not? We go banish 1. So 1 on Dante, 1 on Minerva. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another Snow, another 1850. And now we've got 2 left engraved, believe it or not. That's actually, no, sorry, we'll have that engraved as well. And an overlay, and you can go to Cowboy for game if you want. But I mean, you've basically just smashed your opponent for 1850s in the face with 3 Snows. That is your banish pile, which is crazy. And that's what you've got left to your deck. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if I can do that with the Snows. If I've got a full board, I don't know if I can 100% do it. It might be one of the ones, because you banish first and then special summon, it's okay to do. But yeah, that is it. That is the test stand video for the Lightsworns. I hope you found this helpful. I hope this gives you a couple of ideas. If I did miss anything, by all means let me know. I am slightly new to Lightsworn, so I am trying to test it out and just see how they do. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. And until next time, guys, as always, happy dueling. If you like that video, why not check out our other videos available? We've got more deck profiles, pack openings, and of course duels. And don't forget to click on the most important button of all, that subscribe button, right in the bottom left hand corner.